Okay, here we are inside Walter's restoration shop, and we're looking at a Offenhauser powered car here that was driven by Mark Donahue. Also, Rick Mears took his race test in this car. It's got quite a storied history. And anyway, it's here to be restored. There's some of the body work over there. Taking another look at the body work. I'm gonna get Van over here to explain what some of these cars are. But I know there's an Al Unser Senior car in here. There's a Pancho Carter car, all in here for restoration work. And that's what this shop is all about. But check out this Sunoco car here. This thing is very cool. Oh yeah, and Van was showing me that what they do is they collect old racing photos of these cars, as many photos as they can get their hands on, and then they study the photos to get every little detail for parts they need to refabricate or color schemes or any other kind of information they need like that. So there's the power plant. That's a turbocharged four-cylinder Offenhauser engine. That was twin overhead cam, which is definitely one of the engines of choice back in this day.
Do you remember the Johnny Lightning race cars that Al Unser drove in 71 that won the Speedway?
Not really, no.
We built.
With this car, Mark Donahue.
This one?
Yeah, Mark Donahue raced it.
Yeah. Rick Mears took his driver's test.
Yeah. And then anybody else involved with it?
He said, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
It just kind of stayed the way it was because there wasn't a class to race things.
What class did it race? It was just a speedway car, right? Yeah, speedway car. And what year?
Didn't quite fit Formula One or anything. What year? 75, 76.
Oh yeah, there's.
Yeah. Sunoco car.
So do we know what that tub over there is all
That
about?
tub belongs to John Meekin. It's one of the Lolas.
Oh, that's a Lola tub.
That either wasn't Graham Hill's car because I owned that, and we sold that to the Speedway because it was a former.
All right, I'll run those over.
But it was either probably the Jackie Stewart car.
Oh, okay. Oh, that could have been a Jackie Stewart
For a backup, I don't know the history of it. But the one over here, just like it was Al Unser.
All right, that's the Al Unser car. Yeah. And this is Pancho Carter's old car here.
Huh?
This is Pancho Carter's.
Carter's car, yeah, that he drove. It belonged to Morales. They called it the Tamale wagon.
What is it, a little bit of
Drake owned half of Meyer Drake, which made Offenhauser engine. Louis Meyer sold out and they became good boys. They were hand grenades.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, I seen Johnny Parson blow up his down at Texas World Speedway, blew a hole in the track. Took him
Really?
over an hour to fix it. And I've seen the car come in trailing such a wide patch of oil.
You know, Davy Crockett built a lot of those, and he called them Crockett rockets, and everybody else called them Crockett hand grenades.
Well, when Fanning worked for us, we had problems. And after actually he worked for us and he was doing his own motors and they were all blowing up on everybody, we called those fan grenades.
Fan grenades?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, the Drake engine was the last ditch effort at the Meyer Drake awful. It wasn't successful.
Herman was over here about a month or so ago, apparently. I wasn't here, but Walter said he walked in there and this engine right here is what made this company go bankrupt. And Walter says, yeah, didn't some German design that thing? That got him wrapped right up.
That was the purple car at the Speedway that Jerry Grant finished second.
Oh, really? And Dan Gurney, didn't Dan Gurney have something?
Called Gurney built. It's a Gurney car. Gurney just built it with his place.
But that car finished second at the Speedway.
Yeah. And that car on the other side is a Patrick car, Pat Patrick car that Gordon John caught. I don't know if that's a car that won the Speedway or not, but that's a Pat Patrick car. What do they call those? I'm trying to think. I don't know. Yeah, it says Gordon John caught right on.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, it's all, the whole car's aluminum.
That's a Speedway winner. Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
It's a Gerhardt tub sitting up there.
Oh, the 83?
Yeah, that's a Gerhardt. They were late 60s.
Just sitting up there on a shelf with tires on top of the tire rack right now. '66 and all motor.
Yeah, Al Miller was a German Jew and had gone through the Holocaust. And 3 different times he was either in the oven to be executed and they ran out of gas or had an air raid or something like that.
Oh, imagine that.
And he always said, no race car will ever kill Al Miller. He says, I've been dead 3 times.
Don't you know he'd have to have a fearless
And then
attitude?
he'd say, you think I go fast in a race car, you should have seen me on a bicycle in Germany. There wasn't anything faster than a Jew on a bicycle.
Oh man, can understand
Yeah.
that. So did he ever have any luck racing?
He was, I mean, he made the Speedway. I
Yeah,
mean, you know,
like you
one,
say,
of
if
the,
you-
one of the greats. So, but he was a good sprint car driver and champ driver and what have you. He always had his head shaved. We called him Mr. Clean. He was a big guy, and Mr. Clean was popular at that time. But he went under the name of Al Miller, and he was a city engineer for the city of Detroit. And for some reason, he didn't want them to know that he was a race car driver, so he used the name Al Miller.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Jerry Alderman Ford sponsored the car and had a Ford engine. It was one of the early monocoques.
Oh, that is one of the earlier
Yeah, one of
monocoques.
the early monocoques. 55 gallons each, and they had no bladder.
Which is
That's-
a lot of fuel.
That's why they had
Talk about a
fuel
bomb.
tank came clear back to here. You know, both side cars, fuel tank. And that's why they had so many fires then. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Dave McDonald and Eddie Sachs burning. They're sitting in a bathtub of fuel. We used to start those engines. They were hard to start. So when you fired up the engine, the injectors came out here. And you took acetone and you shot acetone
Oh,
in the
man.
injectors. And I thought, heck, if that works on that, it ought to work on my lawnmower.
What happened to your lawnmower is?
Blew that baby off.
Got the motor that's, this is.
There's originally the Miller engine, and the Offie was designed off the Miller. And Offenhauser was built in Los Angeles, California. It was strictly an American engine.
Yeah, very impressive. Looks like a midget engine. I was impressed that he said they were getting over 300 or right around 300 horsepower
Yeah.
out of those. Nothing wrong with that.
This is, let's go where it's at now. This is a stock block. This is a Chevrolet. It's a Chevrolet cut in half.
Is that what that is?
With the with the Brodex head on it, yeah. Absolutely.
Was that the same head you're using on your engine?
No, I've got a Brodex block.
A Brodex
Yeah,
block.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Complete Offie there.
Yeah, that's the whole engine.
And that's a nice shape too. There's a table full of
Off the
components.
crankshaft. These are the webs.
Oh, those are the webs, the crankshaft webs. Yeah.
See, they bolt together that bolt together
Huh?
through here, and the crankshaft goes through the middle. 'Cause you got a web between each throw.
Right.
Then you line board them. So you got the crankshaft in each throw.
Oh, that's the real one there, man. Look at that bad boy. Whew.
That's pretty.
That is pretty, isn't it? Ah, thank you.
Something heavy laying there, and then it's just the wind blows it straight.
Yeah, that baby is sweet, isn't it?
We used to fire those with acetone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
I
could put
thought,
it in a
if
Loctite
that
bottle.
works, it's gotta work with my lawnmower.
Knocker loose works on lawnmowers.
Does it?
What does?
And especially on weed eaters.
This was in
Knocker loose?
1967 or something like that, and I blew that lawnmower to
Really?
My weed eater's hard to start. You said locker lube?
Knocker loose.
Knocker loose. What is that? Oh, like a liquid wrench or something?
Penetrated. Yeah, well,
But
it's the best.
knocker loose, never even heard of it. Where do you find that stuff?
Napa.
Oh, Napa's got it?
Spray can, you can also get gallon cans, which is the best for soaking stuff.
Huh.
If you got something that's, seized up, the liquid. And I worked at the military museum, and we pour it into motors, and then they leave them sit like one of the Sherman tanks.